And welcome back, everyone. We are back in the game. I had paused everything so that stuff wouldn't just keep going while we were out. Anyway, we're back in the game. We were starting to utilize platforms yesterday to start building something that could possibly resemble a base in some fashion. Right now, we're looking to get rods and ingots or plates going. We're going to be using the 15 per minute, the 30 per minute. We're going to be making 30, so really we should split this one off and make more rods, and maybe we can turn those into screws. So, let's see. I'll change that mode. We're obviously higher than we should be, or well, not that we should be, but what we are. Let's see, another constructor. Put it right down here with the other ones. Did I leave a gap here? I did. So let's get that gap over here too. We want to be able to walk through. Okay. It's a pretty good size. And then let's split everything right, maybe like right here. So the nice thing is with splitters, mergers, if you got a belt, you can clip them right onto it by targeting the belt itself. So I'm going to do that right here. And we'll bring this belt over. And we'll make this into rods too. Alright. So taking 15, making 15, taking 15, making 15. Then we've got taking 30, making 20. That's fine. Now we need to power these. Let's see, what does our energy utilization look like right now? Max connections is 39 watts out of 60. These are going to use 4 apiece for another 12. So we'll be okay. See, we just gotta hook these up. So we'll hook you up to you up to you. We're gonna put one more right here in the middle. Yeah. You up and you up. And then I need to run you down to... Oh, we're full up on connections, aren't we? Okay. So we'll do you there. Right. Now we got some production going. Now I can send things off this way into some storage units. If we wanted to look at screws, what would that take? That's going to take 10 rods per minute to make 40 screws. And I'm making 30 rods per minute. So I could technically take 20 of them off. So if I merge these and run them into a splitter, and then send 2/3 of that off to another constructor and 1/3 off to storage, then I can make screws with that other constructor. That means these 2 iron mines are going to be getting us plates, rods, and screws all at once. Screws are just a pain in the butt. So let's do that. Do I want to go out further that way? Do I want to start going into the valley? Well, the only thing I have over there is going to be more power, which will grow back. This is going to be our concrete, and we got copper over there. But this way, we have more iron up there, which we can grow out and around. So I think we're going to send things this direction, the easterly direction. So we're in zoop mode. We'll take that out like 3. We're going to put a merger right here. And we're going to want it to go out that way. So let's line this up here. Is that where we want it? I want a belt to be able to come down this side. If I moved it over one, could I still get a belt there? I'll do a little clipping, but I could. Or I could just pop that right in there. You know what? Let's give ourselves that little bit of gap. Right? You're gonna go there. Take you there. Put you right at the edge. Can you get through? Yeah, you can get through with no problem. I don't even need to take you right to the edge. That's all right. All right. So you are coming forward. And we're going to put it into a splitter here. All right. Forward and then off to the side. Let's get some more foundations here. This is what we were talking about being as the end of our factory. So we'll just have that go into another constructor facing the other direction. Did I leave enough gap here? Well, I left a gap. So let's go ahead and move that over again, and we'll reposition our splitter. Right? Okay. Oh, logistics. This is going to be the splitter. We want it that way. Right there. Right. And then these will be screws. So I have 30 going in. Right. 15 here, 15 there, 30 going in. So that's 30 going down. But this is going to need 10 in for 40. Oh. About 30. My mistake. Well, I could put another constructor for a lot of screws, because we'll use them. And then just 10 rods, because I have 30 on the belt right now, right? 30. So I can do my next constructor here. Oh, I'm missing my reinforced iron plates. See, this is why we need the screws. Let's see. I'm going to bring you down. We're just going to bring you inside of where the wall will go. Don't want it right there. We're going to put it about here. Hook you up. Right. Screws are now going so we can get some screws. And we'll just use that to make the plate, or the reinforced plates. So we already got plates building up, so we will need another constructor. Might as well just go grab some plates from over here, because we're already backing up. Look at that. And I might as well grab some screws. It's not enough. We actually have the plates, we just need the screws, but I don't want to waste it. Alright, that's enough. Can you take more? And we'll put more over here too. There we go. That'll be our next thing, right? We'll make reinforced plates through automation. And since we're going to have 2 screw factories, we can do that with one of the screw factories. Not enough to get up there. Not enough to get up there. Alright, give it a little more space in between, which I don't really need. Alright, we're splitting once. That's going to do a 30. It's going to do a 15-15. I don't like the idea of that. And that's a pretty consistent roll, too. For taking 10. It's because we're backing up here. Alright. See if I do another splitter here and put this in. Boy, I'm off. What the heck? Thought I had that. Right. Screws. Plates. Or is this where we're going to build the space elevator here? Because that's more goods. Where do I build the space elevator? Up on that hill? That's tempting. Right, we have screws being made. Screws being made. So let's get some storage going. I might loop back loop that in and around. I've got the room. Just thinking, okay. Let's see. We'll do some storage over here. Is this all going to be too close? Bring one down, bring another through and over. Might be. No, I can make that work, I think. We'll put this on the edge. Both directions, good enough. See if I can bring this in. Yeah. We'll get another storage container right here. Right. Oh no, that's really too close. Can that even make that turn? I think that's too sharp. I think I am stuck doing it like this, right? Alright, so we got plates and rods. We've got screws. I could technically split my plates, throw another splitter in here, take part of that up and around. I might do that, but let's just let it build up for now, because I need plates for the space elevator. And then we're going to go with the screws, so we'll have another storage container. We'll put this one right here. Right. Screws. We have this output of screws, which is what I'm just going to pillage at the moment. And that output of screws is going to go from making... I don't have the assembler. When we get the assembler, we'll be able to use that to make plates. See, we don't have that as an option here. So I guess in the meantime, let's go ahead and put a merger. Alright, that looks good. H. Right, good. Why is that? Seriously? Oh, it's in. You know, my mouse merger. Nope. It's too finicky. Oh, and we need power for this one. That's why that's not doing anything. We are at 55. I believe this is going to take another 4. Yep, 4. And that's going to put us pretty much... Oh, no. Alright, let's just give ourselves a ramp real quick. Whoops. There we go. Put you there, and then we're going to hook you up to there. Alright. Now we have to go activate our next power source. So we can't add anything else. So, hook you up. Now we're up to 90. Alright. We have rods, we have plates, we have screws. We don't have our copper doing anything yet. We should go ahead and get that going. Let's check on our concrete. Right, that's something. Gives us enough concrete. We're going to need our copper wire. That's a lot of copper wire. I'm just going to go ahead and take that because I'm going to be building. And I think by the time we get done up over here, we'll have the supplies maybe we'll have the iron plates and everything, iron plates, iron rods to be able to do the space elevator. We're just not going to have the wiring from this. So we need a miner. We're going to send things up here. And let's get some foundations. Snap that. Is this a good distance? No. Okay. Let's make some 4s. Are we over the lip? Yep, nope. Alright, this is going to produce 60. Put a ramp in. See what I mean about my mouse wheel having problems, and I have cleaned it, and it's just bad. Okay, so 60. We're going to bring that up, and we're going to be splitting it off, and we're going to need it to go into, first we'll need it to go into a smelter. And I believe, like all the smelters, we can do 30 at a time. Copper. 30 to 30. So we're going to need that splitter right behind here. Bring it in from the backside. Did I actually put this in the middle where I wanted it? I did. Okay, the next one, whoops. Next smelter. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the middle as well. I don't mind spacing everything out right now. Things might become a little more compact later on, but right now this is good enough for me. And then we'll put the lift here. Bring you over. Wow. It takes a crazy path, doesn't it? Power over to here. You know what? I don't think I'm going to worry about making these into fancy walls and stuff right now. You and you. You're going to go copper. You're going to go copper. Let's just put that in your output. Right. And then we need a constructor. And these bad boys are big. And this is where I need the iron plates. So we'll run back. We're gonna make we'll just make like 10 iron plates for right now. I think I have the screws for all of that. All right. We need to get up there and grab that Mercer sphere as well. All right, constructor number 1. We're just going to wedge it into the wall there with a nudge. That's fine. This is going to make wire, and it's going to take 15 wire to make it into 30 wire. If I switch it to, oh, there's nothing else for me to make right now, so I just gotta make wire. So really, since it's 15 and I'm outputting 30, I should move this guy down. Yeah. To over here. Is that about where? Oh no, I know. I put that way forward. Oh, here comes belt clipping. Yeah, this will have to do. And then we'll put the constructor a little bit more forward. We're just gonna guess right there with another constructor next to it. And we'll throw a splitter up here so we can split our copper off. Oh, I didn't really need to do that. That's okay. You know what? I'm going to put one right in the middle-ish too, right here, to send down that way. Put it right in the middle. And you're going to be wire. We'll throw that there. You're going to be copper. We're going to put that there. Alright, you're going. Let's see what our power situation's looking at. We're at 72. These are four a piece. Alright, I should copy and paste the recipes. And then these will go into wire as well. Let's get some more platforms. Yep, I'm gonna need another splitter. So we have another smelter. Bump that forward. Wait, why did I do that? I'm not really sure. Here we go, the next splitter. I know everyone's probably like, oh, you made this a right angle, but these aren't over here. Not a big deal. Not a big deal to me. My OCDs can handle it for now. Just put this one over here. Next one here. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Do I have the room for that? Yep, just barely. Alright, so I'm going to be making wire across all of these, and then probably in the future we're going to switch one over to making steel sheet or copper sheets. But for right now, what's the recipe for the wiring? How much does that use? It's going to use 60 wire for 30. And this is going to be producing 30, so I can take 2 of these. We'll just take these 2 over here. Oh, I'm out of my iron blades. And we're going to go ahead and make copper cables with those. And outside of refined, or the refined plates, I think that puts us in a pretty good spot for having the basics of what we need. Look at that. I'm just going to take all of that because that means that's going to be ready. The rods are looking pretty good. Can I use these anywhere? 99 there. 99 there. Oh, these are all just iron plates. Okay. Alright. We'll get back to business. Alright, we're going to take you two and make another constructor right in the middle. Move you up one more. And then we'll put a merger behind you. There we go. And this is going to be my copper wire. Can I even handle another 4 watts? Oh, just barely. All right. You didn't hook up. All right, 88 out of 90. And you're making copper wire. Okay, so let's get some storage units. So I can run between these two. I'm gonna dump you, I'm gonna dump you, and we'll dump you. So I had some copper wire going. Let's see what's our output at. That looks good. Take those. So we just waiting on the rods and the copper wire. We got the basics going. So let's go back. Let's see, what do we got in the way of sheets? We ran out of sheets, so we're gonna go back. Well, now we just need time. See what we need for the next hub upgrade, which I haven't even selected yet. Field research, we might as well get that. Do we have everything for that? That's going to delay the space elevator. We don't even have the screws for it. Let's go see how we're doing. Oh, hello, screws. There's the screws. There's the wire. There's the plate. We might as well send that guy off. Let's listen to Ada.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
So says Ada. So it must be. Alright. So we need wire, iron rods, and plates for the space elevator. We're making all of that. We also know what we're going to need for our next hub upgrade. Get closer on the iron rods. Wait, what was that? I have one copper ingot, really? Can I do anything with that just to get rid of it? Oh, I have 100. Yeah, well, might as well just make it in the wire. I'm gonna need it anyway. I'm just going to let the cables happen naturally. Then we're going to get our assembler and we can start making the reinforced iron plates with the screws that we're making and any of the extra iron plates. We could always take another one of those miners and on our impure iron nodes over there and get that going. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see what the assembler is going to require to make those reinforced armor plates, like how many per minute. We'll go from there. Okay. I really do want to get the space elevator going, because I know it's going to be a bunch of stuff. Well, it's going to need probably this stuff right in through here. Smart plating, rotors. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played. This will be nice. Probably soon. This will be handy. I probably won't use this at all. I'm thinking we might as well go ahead and get the next power generator online, and while we're going to give this a few minutes, let's go harvest more biofuel resources. And I know just the place to do it. Looky here. Break out our friendly chainsaw. One thing that's new to me is when the trees fall, the whole ground shakes and everything. I am not used to that. The last time I played one of these builds, that did not happen. Hello, doggo. I also have these iron nodes up here. think there's a hog over here somewhere. I don't remember though. Yep, there it is. I see it over on the left. Let's see if we can get this before he gets angry with us. And then once we get the trees down, we'll go around and gather up all the leaves that this didn't catch in area effect mode. Alright, that's enough for now, I think. Hello, angry little hog friend. It's nice that you can just jump right over him. A little patience goes a long way. Oh, reminder. I believe we did leaves first. Yep. So leaves will go into here. And then wood will go over here. Yeah, I gotta be careful of this because that could run out real quick and I don't have a good stock supply. Right, what do we have here? Put that in there, put that in there. Now, let's see if we have the rods, and we'll go check the copper. To make our space elevator. Did I not select a recipe for this? Do I not have anything coming in here? Copper. No power. Well, don't I feel silly? That's unfortunate for me. Oh, it's gonna be a ways of time, a bit of time yet before we pull this off. think we're going to build the space elevator. Maybe just right, I don't know. I kind of want to do it up on that hill over there. Like right over there. Maybe in that opening if there's enough space. Ouch. Let's see if we got enough space. Oh, hello. Haven't really looked in here yet, have I? We have a cave. I seem to remember that in the previous version, maybe I'm wrong, but in a previous version, if I used the chainsaw and area effect mode near one of those nodes, it would wipe them out. So you would lose the fruit and nuts and everything. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but it's kind of what I remember. Maybe I just thought it would. Well, I might as well grab this slug since I'm here.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fix-it production line efficiency. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
And that's why we need the man. Now, can we survive this cave? Is there spider friends in here? Yes. I don't want to deal with them without a better weapon. So let's mark this cave on the map. So I don't forget about it. Good enough for me. Now back to our original question. Is can we fit the space elevator up here? Oh, baby, that's big. Well, it ain't fitting in that little spot, that's for sure. Will it fit up on this hill? I wouldn't mind putting it up on this hill. Let me get to the end of this hill. All right. Whoops. I think we'll probably put it up on this hill. Yeah, we're going to put it up on the hill. There's another slug over here. I swear I saw one. There it is. Let's get this hill prepared. No biofuel left behind. What do we think the size of the platform we're going to need is going to be for the space elevator? Like 10 by 10, 11 by 11? We'll try a 10 by 10 to start. See how well it fits. Okay. A lot to clear in this area, but it gives us a chance to let our copper build up. Little bird. Can't get this, that'll have to be down below. I can get this guy though. Okay. Dang, more stuff down here. Funny thing is, I think I clear an entire area and I turn around and there's more stuff. And I know it doesn't grow back. Unless they change that. Which I wouldn't think that they would. Did I just never... I must not have just harvested down this far. But like, look, there's more up here that I swear I got. I must not have. Alright, that's going to be enough for now. As I head back. Just grab these last couple on the way. We'll just go throw this into the storage for making more biofuel. And then we'll go check on our copper wire, grab some concrete on the way back. Okay, you. you. And this is where I should use the sort function to put everything in the same spot. And you can see what I mean by that here. Right, now I know all my wood's there. Look at that. And then what do we got for copper wires? Looking pretty good now too. Concrete. We'll go get our concrete. Missed. Oh, I landed it. Okay, it wasn't going to be in this area. It was going to be this upper area. So we're going to start up top. Angle down. And we're going to go ahead and start with, this looks like a good spot, a 1 foundation. So we can get up on this and we can look at how it's going to align. So I can go that way and that way to, you know what, we're just going to go with the 4s. It's not quite the angle I was hoping the foundation was align on. So 5 by 5. 2, 3, 4. This is my 10. What does 10 look like going that way? We are way out here. I think this will be fine. We will come back and fill in the entire bottom of this. Wow, we're really burning through the iron plates on this. That's enough for now. Probably end up connecting these in some fashion. Oh, we don't have the concrete again. Concrete doesn't build that fast either. So let's see. Oh, we're 3 short. We're going to wait it out because we want to get this space elevator going. Then we're going to go gather everything for the next piece of parts. All right. And then we can start piping in whatever we need to get the space elevator finished. Right, special. I think I want to turn it this way. Oh man, why'd I do that? Right, we're going to put it there. We're going to nudge it this way a couple. We got ourselves a... Wow, it's not 10 by 10 at all. Get over there. Give you a full space that side. I thought the space elevator was bigger than this. So let's do this. So we've got 2, and we should have 2 over there. And we're going to bring it over this way for 3. What do we have on the other side? 1. So it's really an 8 by 8. I need to scare off the birds. Is that what I gotta do? Alright. You're going right there. Yes. Wait, all you need is... Is that right? All we need is smart plating? Thought it was more involved than that. Okay, I'm gonna put up just a couple of... I can't, I don't have the concrete. That's hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna have to use some smarts, go find some more limestone, get more concrete going.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril, and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Okay, Fix-It. For the kitties and puppies. We'll just take all the plates and all the rods for right now. So we've got 2 things we have to do. We got to make the smart plating and the reinforced plating. So we need to put in our 200 rods, a bunch of plates, which... Yes.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of Project Assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Ma'am. Do I have what it takes to make the 5 reinforced plates? We can start our research, folks. Forgot about you sitting there. We're going to put the ma'am on this side. There we go. Let's grab some things. Grab you. You and you. I don't know what I need right off the bat, but let's start with some megafauna.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay, we got the hog remains. We need to find the other things to help us unlock this. Caterium, do we have enough caterium? Let's see what this does.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fix-It's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Okay, nutrients. Get the barrel nuts.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Alright, let's do the pale berries.
This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Alright, we'll move on to our blue power slug.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
And finally, we'll see if we have enough quartz to do anything. We do. Oh, that's what we want.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
We're going to need rotors. Can a constructor make rotors, I wonder? Let's go peek. I'm going to guess not, because it's just not one part into one part. Right. Recipes. Right. I believe a rotor is rods and screws. Getting a nice stockpile of screws, though. Alright, let's see. Do we have any more limestone around here? Ooh, we do. There's some limestone over here. Do we know what kind of node that is? A pure, ooh, a pure node. What is this one? An impure node. We like the pure limestone, so we're going to put a custom map marker here. I'm going to say limestone pure. Let's give it this stamp. Let's give it a yellowish color. That's good enough, right? Copy this. Subcategory pure nodes. Apply, and then we had another one which was impure. Right? Yep, that was impure. We're just going to do it like that. Instead, I'll go back and correct the other one. Select the color. Set color. Actually, I need to change these to like medium ranges. Pure. Medium range. Apply. Now that, what it allows me to do is it allows me to see it on the map. So I've got one over there and one over there. Look at that water. Ooh. We're gonna need one that water over there too. We got a little thing of water there. Alright, well, we might as well see what else we got near us, right? Iron. Impure, 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 impure. Let's see, what are these? Normal iron. I should probably finish up my limestones first. Alright, that's limestone. Iron. We have a lot of iron. Right, we've got our pure iron nodes here. Oh, what did I do? Alright, I'll do another one. Okay, so tab doesn't allow me to tab to the next field. That's kind of annoying. Iron. Normal. Let's grab an iron color. What would we say? Kind of a reddish? Like reddish silver? Maybe like this, maybe a little rusty. Select node, medium, okay. Oh, I did it again. Wow. Iron, normal. That's kind of annoying that it does that, but that's okay. Medium, apply, and there was one more over here. Like right in here. Huh. Oh, I'm learning. have our iron, pure iron nodes. We have limestone nodes. I kind of want it to show up. I guess I can select it here. Pure, normal, impure. These are impure. Iron impure. Well, we did meet our goal of wanting to have the space elevator up today. I would like to get the automated plating going, so we will work on that as well. This is copper. This is not what I wanted. Well, we don't have a lot of copper around us, do we? We've got this node, normal. That node's normal, that's over by the water. Looks like it's probably above the water, unless this area is above. That looks like it's above that, though. And that looks like shoreline, so we'll say this is the ground level of the water, and this is above. I don't know where I'm at in relativity to that. Alright. Let's go back to finish our iron. We had one more over here. This one here. Iron. This was, I believe, impure. Because this was impure. Okay, what else we got? Caterium. Yellowish. Have any of that near us? Because we're probably going to need that too. No. Wow. That is out there. Okay, you know what? I need to see what kind of node this is. Pure. Pure. 2 pure caterium nodes. Caterium pure. I appreciate that. Select icon. Now we want a color for caterium, which is kind of a yellowish color, so how about that? Medium. The other one I believe was up here. We're just gonna go ahead and mark it because I'm pretty sure it was right there. Caterium pure. Give us a color. Medium apply. What else did we have on our choices? We had raw quartz, kind of a pinkyish purple color. That's rough. No quartz. Oh. Wow. Okay. These are normal nodes. Normal, pure, normal. Alright, so this first one is going to be a normal quartz. And honestly, that's probably where we're gonna go look. Now we needed a pinkyish purple color. Like that. Looks pretty good. Alright. That'll be an impure. Quartz. Impure. I think that's all I'm going to do for now. Right. So we have some stuff around us. Now, I need just some building blocks for myself, so let's take a stack of those, and we'll cap a stack of those. We have cable. We'll need some screws. We have screws. We need concrete. I'm going to say I'm okay on cable right now. So we have the plates, the rods, the screws. We need concrete. I should check what my power is looking like at the moment. We are still feeding stuff out, which is good. Right, we've got room to grow. We needed rotors for assemblers, right? So I need 4 rotors, 8 plates. So we have to at least get that much going. Ooh. Modular frames too. So I'm going to say 16 plates. Maybe 24 plates. Thinking 3 to start. I'm gonna need more than that. Right, and then we needed 12 rotors. We can make 8 rotors. What do we run out of? I'm gonna guess screws. Grab more rods. You guys need to crank up your game. Wait, was that my, shoot. That was my plates I just made. Yeah, that was an accident. So let's get more rotors. 4 more rotors. Yeah, that'll be enough to get me started. So what I'm thinking of is with these, so the assemblers, right? Cable, rotors, reinforced iron plates. They're going to assemble my parts together. And just looking at this over here, I'm thinking we're going to need the reinforced plates. That's 1 assembler. The rotors, which will be 2 assemblers. Right, and then the modular frames, which is 3 assemblers. Actually, I'm going to need a 4th assembler because we're going to want to make these computer parts too. That's just the minimum, right? So let's make 8 more rotors. So we're going to get 4 assemblers out of this. I might just place them and then to use the materials and then move them when I need them. All right, and then we needed 8 more plates. All right. That's gonna be our assemblers. Let's take a look at these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have them. Yeah, we can make 4 things. So for this, we know we're going to need screws and iron plates. 30 iron plates, 60 screws per minute for 5 reinforced plates. What do we need here? We're going to need our rotors and our reinforced plates. So we don't really need the modular frames right now. Something is going to need it, but we don't need it initially. And then the rotors is screws and rods. So what I'm thinking is we're going to take these 2 nodes over here. Not those guys. Well, maybe those guys. But these 2 here, they're impure, so they're going to give us 30. And then we have 2 more over here. And maybe I'll dedicate those. See these 2 guys right over here. 1 and 2. We'll dedicate these 2 plates, because those 2 alone are getting us a bunch of stuff. We'll dedicate this pair to plates and the other pair to rotors. And let's see how many we can get out of this. So let's get some some basic foundations here. And the reason I want to do that because I want to line them up over there. Right? I'm going to get these things going in at the same direction. Okay. Miners. We're going to want to send them off this direction. Both of them. We're going to send them off the exact same direction. And I'll go ahead and get some foundations under these 2. Whoops. And I should be smarter about this. Okay. So we're going to go into a refinery. So we smelt right away. We hold control, we can get little nudges. That puts us in a line. But if we put it back there, we can just have it loop in so everything becomes more manageable. I think this is fine. We're going to be producing 30 iron per minute, and you're going to be producing 30 iron per minute. We're going to do the same thing here. Now I might turn this one into that one. Merge them up there to bring them into the next set of things. Alright, I can do that. And then I think the other thing I want to do is I want to get a logistics. Where is that? Lookout tower. Right here. So I can go up and I can kind of get an overview of what's going on. smelter. That is probably too much in line, so let's bring that over the halfway mark. Works for me. And then let's merge these together. Logistics. I want it to point out this direction. Are you in? Okay. So we're gonna have 60. You're doing iron. Make sure you're set. You're doing iron. So we're gonna have 60 iron per minute. We need rods and screws for rotors. $100 screws and 20 rods. And if we look at what we can make, we can make 10 rods per minute. 15 rods per minute. So when if we can unlock underclocking, we can drive that down. So 15, and then the screws make 40, and we need 20 and 100. So we're going to have to figure out how to split this off, right? Right. Okay. We've got 60 coming out. We go ahead and let's look at what our constructor can do. This way we can think about it, what we need to do. I ran out of plates. Maybe I should get the plates going first. Because that's going to need screws and... yeah, let's go ahead and check that out. What do we need for plates? 30 in is 20 plates. Select the recipe, the plates. So 30 plates in, 60 screws. We need 1.5 constructors making plates. Because we get 20 plates out for every 30 we put in. What does it take to unlock that? Oh, it's research. I think it's the Mercer spheres and summer swoops and stuff like that I need to get unlocked. So we're going to merge it for 60. I need those plates. I can't build anything unless I make some more reinforced plates myself. That's fine. Just go grab another stack of them. Won't make that. Constructor. Right, we need plates. 20 per 30 ingots. Rods, 15 per. Screws, 10. So I can do 2 sets of plates. I'm going to go ahead and go grab that assembler. Just so I have my reference. So I can see what I want to do. Maybe 2 impure nodes is just not going to do it for me very well. That's what it's kind of feeling like. Right, because I need 30 and 60. And this is either going to give me 20 and 40. So I need half a thing of screws. So I need like 1.5 screws, 1.5 plates. Can I get that Mercer sphere up there? I can try. I know there's more Mercer spheres around. I just don't know where they're at. Nope, that's not a way up. Can I? Oh.
Your waves lap at our shores.
When will you land?
Ooh. It's talking to me. Oh, no, 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 no. Whew.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Yep, that's exactly what I want to do. Research. Alien tech.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us on.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Okay, so that hasn't unlocked anything yet. I'm going to need to get Sam and Summer sloops. And I think what I'm going to want is like one of these, or one of these lines here is going to give me the ability to underclock the machines. So I save on power and it just uses the necessary resources. But I guess I can just manually do that on my own by only sending so many resources to said machines. So in this case, I know I'm going to need 30 plates, right? If I come over here, I need 30 plates. So I will need 2 constructors, one doing 20 plates, one doing 10 plates. 30, so I need 45 iron coming in, essentially. I could always split off these plates, half these plates, and send them up there. Maybe I'll do that. Let's give me another nice foundation here. And oh no, that's no good. Nice. Subtle ramp. So we're just going to take these, because this is 30. This is 30 to 20. We're going to merge. Yeah, let's... Let's set something up right here. Okay. We're going to do a merger. I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Bring you in the back. Bring you up the side. Alright, so that's going to be 30. Okay. Let's just get this built. Right, for a reference. That gives me the 30 iron plates. Now I need the 60 screws per minute. And those are going to take 15 each. Right, I need to make the rods first. So 2 things of rods are going to give me 15 rods apiece, which is going to give me 30 rods, so I can make 120 screws per minute. We're just going to do that. Alright, so... interesting. How do I want to do this? Do I have more room over here? I do. Okay. I can't really do much about this. I could bring it over this way and loop it back, but I need to get it into 3 constructors. And you're making me plates? I can't make my constructors yet. Right, we're actually making a lot of screws. Maybe I just clunk those 2 in. I put a splitter here and take half of it away. Take a splitter here, take half of it away. I could. That's tempting, isn't it? Because I'm doing 40, 80. I could take 40 of that and send it down there. And then over here, I'm making the 20 per minute. So I can make this give me the 40 per minute. I can merge that into that belt. That gives me 80 per minute, but I don't have an upgraded belt. I only have a Mark 1 belt. Look, I'm working on a Logistics Mark 2. I'm tempted to do this, because I could also merge the screws in over there. You're going to do 30, 30. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, constructor. And a constructor. Right, and then you're going to be making iron rods at 15 per minute. You're going to be making iron rods at 15 per minute. And then combined, did I give myself too much space? I think I did. Iron. Right. Let's put our constructors. I want to make sure I have enough room here. And here. Enough room. Right, we're going to split. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I can make it. I can't make it. What about this? Can I make that? I can make that. Right. Iron rod. Iron rod. One more out front here. Production, because it's 10 per, and I'll be merging into 30, so I can 3 more. Wow. Okay, 3 more constructors. 1, 2, 3. I need more plates. Right. Merger. In. Yep. I'm not a monster. I can do it sometimes. Right? And then we're going to put the splitter right on top of that. So that's the output. That's the input. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. That's not what I want. This is the... So now we want to split it. I gotta redo that because I need to put it here, but I don't want to... There's not enough room. Okay. I can take everything up and then drop it back down. I could send everything this way and loop it around. Maybe I try that. So, production, my constructors. And I'm just going to squish them in here. No room. No getting around. I still don't have the room for what I want to do. Unless I bring it back this far. Good. What we're going to do. We're going to do here and here. These are going to be our 3. Wow. Okay. 3 more constructors to go here. One, 2, 3. Okay. Screws. 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 So we're gonna need a splitter. That'll stay. But it's going to go in the reverse direction, so. Right. So you're making me plates. You're making me rods. You're making me rods. We're going to merge you together here. That is the direction I'm going to want you to go. We're going to have 30 rods. Good enough. All right. Screws. Screws. And screws. We need to split right between these two. Right, that gets me the screws going. This gets me the plates going. Nope. Come on, what's going on here? Why are you doing this to me? I don't know what that's all about. Alright, and then merger. Yeah, we gotta bring it in. Alright. can't have it over that far. So I'm going to have to do it like right here. Right, and then merger. Right. Okay. These are going to be outputting 40 per minute. I do not have the build speed to be able to handle this. So, I do not want to make those plates. We're just going to let it go. Right, merger. We're going to send it on its way this way. Merger. Ooh. Another merger. Look at this. This is ridiculous. I love it. Okay. You. You. And then take it over. And then we're going to split here. I'm going to come down this way. It is not too steep. But I got to figure out where I'm going to split here. Maybe I just split it off to the side. Because really, we're going to need more swoop. Assembler. Yeah, everything here is just a complete mess. Just to get me started. This base is not I'm gonna be moving on from here. Right. Let's bring it over this way. Alright. Because we're going to be making the reinforced plates here. I tell ya. I need to split this off and bring it around. It's going to be way more than I need. Splitter, yeah. I could do the splitter there. Let's take it over. Oh. How does that look? Looks pretty darn good. So I'm just using those two nodes to bolster what I'm making here. In a crazy, wacky fashion. What are we at power-wise? 92. I'm going to go ahead and hook the other one up. I might as well get the power going that I know I'm going to need. These use 4 per, and I believe I'm making 60. You know what? Most of you, get out of here. You don't go wandering into a power plant and not expect to get zapped. You guys have a lot of hit points. Alright, enough of that. Okay, 150. Wait. 150 capacity. 47. 180. We're gonna hope that that's enough for now. All right. Gonna tap in there. Bring you over. Bring you over. Bring you... Oh, I don't have the concrete. Alright. We get to do a run and see how we're doing on things. Okay, we're just going to let the copper stuff go, because I think I've got plenty of that right now, right? Yeah. So we'll jumper you over. You're going to power that guy. That guy. You'll power that guy. Bring another power pole down here. You'll power this one. This one. I'll bring another power pole over here. How are we looking? All right. Okay. That. Check the power usage. 149. Right. Oh, we're doing it. Then we'll make a storage unit here. Because why not? Your output is just going to go into there. Right. Now, I still don't have my assemblers, my smart plating going. Because that's going to need these plates I'm making and rotors, which I was going to do at the other area. So I got to get that part going now. Which is right up there. Alright, so let's go with some basic foundations here. Production minor. I'm right in front of it. We could merge right here. But what's the point? I could make them like this and just loop back on them. I've never done this before, so let's see what we can do with this, right? This will be interesting. Alright, so we're going to do a smelter here. And then another one in line with it right here. I'm going to bring you here. Whoa. That's pretty good. I'm going to bring you over to here. That's pretty good. Right. Iron. Copy settings. Iron paste settings. Right. 3030. A couple more foundations here. And then our constructors. Let's see what we need for that. For rods, 15. So I can do 4 constructors. And then screws. Let's go check out this guy. Smart plating rotors. Right, 20 per minute, 100 per minute. Well, I guess the first things first is let's go ahead and get all 4. Our constructors. Let's line these up right at the end of this. Right. Yeah, we'll put one there. Two, 3. 4. And then we'll split here. You're going to have iron coming out, 30. You're going to do iron rods, 15 and 15. Another splitter here. More rods. Okay, we have got the rods going then. We're going to need the rods and the screws, and we'll need to bring that guy up here. Alright. Let's do some thicker foundations. Okay. I really need a better power source. I might have to go clear a bunch of those trees and everything on the way up there. Okay, rotors. I'm going to be well putting 15. So I'm going to have one of these doing rods, 3 of them making screws. Three making screws. Everything's just a mess. I don't have the plates, so now we go see how we're doing with our plates. Leap, no. Haha, 35 already. It's actually really good. And it would go faster if I got the Mark II stuff. In due time. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're just going to get this going enough to waste things. I'm not going to worry about proper planning. I mean, we will somewhat. Right, because we want this to be screws, so we need to input 10. You're going to be... So, you, and... you, and... Well, you're not going to line me up for me. You're going to make me step out. There we go. You, and you. We're going to merge you two. Logistics, merger, can I fit something between here? Yeah. And then a splitter. Yeah. Mistakes were made. We want to merge it in front of that guy. So, merge here. Split here. I don't know how that could be too steep. Anyway, there. Now, construct on this side. Right, we're going to make the screws. Settings. Screws. Screws. There we go. Screws. these are rods, which I can... Whoops. So we're going to be making 120 rods here. Right. I mean the screws. Right, because we have... No. Yeah, 120. We need 100. Screws, and then 20 rods, which we're going to be making 30. So we're overkill in what we're producing. Right, because we'll merge these, right? 30. Put our merger in place. Foundations. Make our assembler now. Right down the middle. Missing iron plates. I bet we're not. Bet we have a surplus. Rotors. Right, merge. Logistics. Nope, nope, nope. Right, and this is our little miniature rotor factory. And then we have to make our smart plating. What is that going to take? That's the rotors and the reinforced plates. It's okay. Let's power this bad boy up. I'm just going to keep taking it across. Alright, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, So we need 61 watts over here. I don't think we have that. No, we don't. So, we put up a couple more burners. That'll put us at 8. Which I think is all I allocated room for. Because I believe that's all we really need. What am I missing? Copper wire. Look at that. Finally got to a point where I need a copper wire. Let's go see how we're doing over here. Oh yeah, we got a lot of copper wire. Plenty, as a matter of fact. What is that iron? That's iron. Alright, biomass burner time. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna go there, and you're gonna go here. Right. Alright, how are we doing over here? We are not burning anything else. Let's go collect some resources. Look, more deuterium, more sulfur perhaps. Probably gonna beat up by a hog. We need big wood. have to grab some of these biomass logs for myself once they're made. Because I am officially out of fuel. Let's see if I can get this one last piece done. Maybe one more? How long will it let me go? I will take advantage of whatever I can. Nope, that was it. What? We return to the biomass fuel creator and generators. Okay, leaves. Let's sort. Wood. How are we doing here? Not bad. We've got enough to last us a while. So, if I just come over here, I can snake a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this flow is going pretty good though. It is building up because again we use 4 per minute and we create 60. So 8, 16, 32, 48. See, I could technically put 2 more burners in there and this thing would be running perfect. We're gonna grab one every once in a while. Just so we have something to cut down more trees if we need to, which we probably will. Okay. What do we got? 11? 11. Let's go throw some things into the hub. You, and you. Let's see, we need plates and rods and sheets. I bet I'm doing decent enough to be able to get those. There's the plates. Yeah, we got the rods. And we have enough sheets to finish it off. This will give us the Mark II belts, which I believe is going to take those reinforced plates as well. So let's see. You. A little bit more. Send you off. Jump pads and...
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint, Fix-It.
51. Ooh. I haven't connected them yet, that's why. They are not doing anything. So let's hook them up. There we go, 240. Yeah. Let's put it right. There. Right. Oh, this one. Let's get this whole place powered up now. Drills are going. That's what I like to see. Let's put a foundation down right here. And let's put up a lookout tower. Let's go up here and watch this. Make sure everything looks like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Okay, we got plates. Or no, we got ingots going. Ingots. Rods. Screws. That hasn't started yet. I'm going to need a storage unit for those. Looking good. We can do I can move that to be more direct, send it over here, put the other assembler up here and run it up there. Hello, Dogo. Okay. We'll get our next set of foundations here and here, and here, and here, and 3 more, 4 more. Because we're going to build a storage unit for you to go right here. Did I make that too close? No. And we got our rotors going. We got our plates going. I think this is pretty... That's a 2, I believe. Look at that. I could put a 3 in place and get a half, make it do a half ramp up. And then we'll put a couple more here. And then we'll look at what we need for the next assembler. Which we're just going to put on the end here. Or do I put the assembler up there? Nah, I'll put the assembler down here. I think I'm actually going to split this. logistics splitter. Too sharp. Alright, let's get our splitter in front now. Now we'll put down our storage. More white here. Alright, too close. Storage there. Whoops. So we're going to put our 14 rotors there and just let them split off. Alright. You're going to start making the smart plating, rotors and reinforced plates. So we're going to grab you, bring you down here, and send you. But now I need to grab you. I need to split this. Production, logistics, splitter. I'm in the same situation here. Splitter. Right. That's fine. All right. How many smart plating do we need? You're going to take a while. 50 smart plating. You're going to make 2 per minute once you can get your reinforced plates. So then,
maybe I brought a bag up.
let's see. This will be fine for what we need to do here. And let's see how far we can get this. Well, we can only get it over to here a little bit. Right about here. So let's set that up there. Okay. Now we're just going to ride this belt down. Going up here, and now we're making our smart plating. The only thing we're not making right now is our modular frames. And will we need a modular frame factory? Absolutely we will. Will we continue to need a smart plate factory? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. We're going to have smart plating that we're going to make. There's going to be a stockpile on the ramp, maybe another 50 to 100. I would prefer not to keep all this if I don't have to. I know we're going to need some other components. So I think we're probably going to call this right here. I might go collect some more wood off screen, more wooden stuff, but I'm not going to build anything else. But this will let things go. And next time we'll go ahead and do the resource sink bonus program. We'll hit that milestone. And maybe we'll have the 50 plating complete so we can do the next phase of the space elevator. And we'll go on from there. So for right now, I'm just going to pause the game. That is hitting the tilde key. And you can hit it again, see what's going on there. And then just typing in pause and hitting enter. And it essentially pauses the game. And that's it for now. Thanks, everyone.